Hey, drop.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the official weigh-in for VG23 Fights 003. We have an incredible night of fights ahead featuring a mixed season of veterans and rising stars and a special pro debut. Alright, let's start with the preliminary fights and announce the fighters along. Alright, our first matchup. Representing the blue corner, he is Brad Tavares. And he weighs in 185 pounds for Brad Tavares. And his opponent representing the red corner, he is fighting out of the red corner. And he weighs in 185 pounds for Chris Weidman. 185 for Chris Weidman. Alright, our second match brings you from the blue corner. He is James Vick. And James Vick weighs in 171 pounds for James Vick. And now his opponent representing the red corner, Robbie Lawler. And he weighs in 170 pounds for Robbie Lawler. Alright, third matchup brings us some women's fight. And now, let's present the blue corner, and she is Miesha Tate. Miesha Tate weighs in at 135 pounds for Miesha Tate. And her opponent making her professional MMA debut. She is the influencer, the TikToker, Virginia Fonseca. And she weighs in 135 pounds. And we're excited to see Virginia making her professional debut here in the MMA professional scene. And now another fight we bring you from the blue corner. He is Clay Guida. And he weighs in 145 pounds. 145 pounds for Clay Guida. And now, presenting in the red corner, he is Jeremy Little Heathen Stevens. And he weighs in 146 pounds. 146 pounds for Jeremy Stevens. Alright, our next fight in the main event of the prelims. Representing the blue corner, he is Giga Chikadze. And he weighs in 145 for Giga Chikadze. Alright, now presenting the red corner, he is Duplex Charles Oliveira, representing Brazil. And he weighs in 145 pounds for Charles Oliveira. Alright, now let's move on to the main card. Our main card opening fight is between another women's bout, as we have the blue corner, Irene Aldana, weighs in 136 pounds. 136 pounds for Irene Aldana. And now in the red corner, presenting Megan Anderson. And she weighs in 135 pounds. 135 pounds for Megan Anderson. And now, presenting our second fight in the main card. And now, representing the blue corner, he is Khamzat Chimaev. And he weighs in 185 pounds. 185 pounds. And now, representing the red corner, he is Sean Strickland. And he weighs in at 185 even. 185 even for Sean Strickland. And our third fight in the main card, we have representing the blue corner. He is Paul Felder. Paul Felder weighing in at 170 pounds. 170 pounds for Paul Felder. All right, representing the red corner, his opponent, he is Stephen Thompson. And he steps up 170 pounds, 170 even for Stephen Thompson. Now our fourth fight on the main card, we have representing the blue corner. He is TJ Dillashaw. And he weighs in at 135 pounds, 135 pounds for TJ Dillashaw. And now his opponent, representing the red corner, he is Frankie Edgar. And he weighs in at 135 pounds for Frankie Edgar. And now, the co-main event. We have it here tonight. Alright, representing the blue corner, he is Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. And he weighs in at 155 for Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. Alright, and his opponent, representing the red corner, he is Islam Makhachev. And he weighs in 155 even for Islam Makhachev. And now we have arrived to the main event of the evening. Let's present to you the best there is, the best there ever will be. He is Big Show Paul White. And he weighs in at 280 pounds for Paul White. And his opponent, representing the red corner, he is the current UFC heavyweight champion of the world. He is John Jones. And he weighs in at 220 pounds for John Jones. And remember, this is for the vacant CFA World Heavyweight Championship. Thank you for joining us for the weigh-ins today. We look forward to an electrifying night of fights at VG23 Fights 003. Don't miss the moment of the action as we crown a new champion. Witness some of the best fighters in the world compete for glory. Thank you and goodbye.